This discussion is oversimplified. Just convey basic ideas. The discussion draws.
It certainly saved my life.
Proof was written in 1999. It was first produced in 2000, won the 2001 Tony Award for Best Play in New York. It was produced in New York, as well as the Pulitzer Prize for drama. It's a really interesting piece. About, like most interesting plays, it's about a great many things, but it's about that line between genius and insanity. There's a father who's fallen on the insane part, and there's a daughter who thinks she may be there, that shares his brilliance, but also perhaps his incapacity, and another sister who's concerned about both of them. And then there's a former student of the father's. This whole play centers around math. The term proof is a very long, protracted mathematical equation which proves a concept. So this, one of the central parts of the play is about who wrote a proof, which is a genius piece of work.
Hoping in your bed at 4 in the afternoon. You know I'm right.
I've lost a few days.
How many?
I don't know.
I bet you do.
What?
I bet you can count.
Knock it off.
Well, do you know or don't you?
I don't.
Of course you do. How many days have you lost?
A month, around a month.
Exactly.
I don't know.
How many?
33 days.
Exactly.
God damn it!
I've been precise, for Christ's sake.
I slept till noon today.
Call it 33 and a quarter days.
Yes, all right.
You're kidding.
No.
It's an amazing number.
It's a depressing number.
Catherine, if every day you say you lost were a year, that would be a very interesting number.
33 and a quarter years is not interesting.
Stop it. You know exactly what I've said.
1,729 weeks.
1,729. It's an amazing number. It's the smallest number
Expressible
expressible.
is the sum of two cubes and two different
Main plot is essentially about this piece of work, this proof, this mathematical equation, brilliant mathematical equation, which has been written, and sort of the conflict over who wrote it, whether it was indeed the father or the daughter, and the positions people take toward that. A lot of it has to do with family dynamic, the interaction between siblings. We all deal with this to some degree in our life. Boy, you're just like your mom. I'm not. You know, the two brother and sister, or brother and brother who take after their father and one doesn't, and how that makes you feel, and how one of them is a little more distant. There are two sisters in this piece that deal with that dynamic a lot, of one of them feeling kind of like an outsider to the father, and the other sister who were very adept at math at a very elevated level, you know, world-class genius, professorial teaching at college level. And then there's one of the father's doctoral students whom he had mentored, who has a romance with one of the daughters.
Okay, I've spent the last couple days getting everything sorted out. It's mostly notebooks. He dated them all. So now that I've gotten everything sorted out and put in order, I don't need to work here. I could just take some stuff home, read it, bring it back.
No.
I'll be careful.
My father wouldn't want anything moved, and I don't want anything to leave this house.
Then I should work here. I'll stay out of the way.
You're wasting your time.
Someone needs to go through your dad's papers.
There's nothing up there. It's garbage.
There are 103 notebooks.
I've looked at those. It's gibberish.
Someone should read them.
He was crazy.
But he wrote them.
He was a graphomaniac. Harold, do you know what that means?
Yes, he wrote
I mean, there's no
compulsively, but
connection
anyhow.
between the ideas. I mean, there's no ideas. It's like a monkey at a typewriter. 103 notebooks full of...
It is one of the better written and more interesting plays in the last 20, 25 years. I don't know, there have been a number of productions in the area, and I don't know anyone that's ever seen Proof that hasn't loved it and walk away thinking. As I say, it's a through thread for a plot is hard to give with a play which is about the nature of genius, the nature of father-daughter relationships, the nature of sister-sister relationships, the nature of a boyfriend and a girlfriend. It's all sort of put under a microscope and shaken up a bit during the course of this piece around this framework of a whodunit about this proof, this piece of brilliance that's been written and is under discussion. It's a fascinating piece. I would advise anybody who's interested in walking away from the theater thinking and talking, come see this one. Also, the cast is amazing, And the tech is some of the best I've ever worked with. It's just stunning.